Well, hello there, Comets. Welcome to your daily CAPIT lesson. In today's lesson, we are going to watch and listen as we participate together. Let's get started, shall we? Hello, Comets, and welcome to CAPIT lesson 18. This is level 3, lesson 18. I notice this is a spelling card. I see the word clock, and I see an image of a clock. So I'm going to start the lesson. So I noticed that they used the highlighter tools and they colored each sound a different color. And that's what we're going to practice today. It's the same thing we've been doing. What do you notice? What do you wonder in this word? I notice at the beginning of this word, before the vowel, I hear two sounds. K, oo, two consonant sounds. We call them blends, but everything blends, so this is just a consonant cluster. And then at the end, I hear k, oo, ak. At the end of this word, I hear k, but it's spelled with two letters. So this is the spelling for the k sound at the end of a word after a short vowel. We already know that. Let's get started.
Clock.
So now it's my turn. I would like you to say the sound as I color them. Don't say it before I color them. I'm going to focus on coloring a different color for each sound. Go ahead, say the sound. Oops. Thank you. Notice when I colored these two letters, you made one sound. Good job.
Clock.
Now I notice I have my keyboard, so I'm going to spell the sounds I hear in the word clock to make that word. K, oo, ah, k. Did you notice what I did as I was using the letters? That's right, I use the sounds for the letters in clock. When you're spelling, especially on an iStation test, hint, if you say the sound as you're using the sound, you won't skip any sounds and you'll probably spell it better. Before I click this plunger, just like always, I want to go back and blend to read to make sure I did it right so I don't get an error. Let's read it, blend it together. Clock, and the word is clock, and I see an image of a clock.
Ooh. Ah. Clock.
And that's all for that lesson. Remember, in our pocket chart, we have our sounds, spelling cards, as well as all of our individual phonemes or sounds. So anytime you need this pocket chart in your lessons, you're able to use it. So don't forget about your pocket chart. For this word, clock, it's in my spelling. And for those of you that have unlocked your spelling cards, they'll be located underneath this star at the bottom of your pocket chart. So now I don't hear a sound in in the sound in our spelling word, clock, but I do hear and we know how to spell so they're asking me to spell So I typed on the keyboard the spelling for the sound Now I'm going to type the alternate spelling for the sound. W. I heard w. So I'm going to find on my keyboard the spelling for the sound w, as well as the alternate spelling for the sound w. And remember, I always say, go upstairs. W. X. We're going to listen closely to that sound. That's that one letter that has really two sounds in his sound, right? X. And so I'm going to type the sound, the spelling for the sound, X. And then I'm going to type any other sounds or spellings that I know for that sound. Now I see on the screen the spelling for a sound. I know this is the spelling for the sound S. So I'm going to listen to that for that as I click the pegs. Z. I don't think that was it. V. That was V as in valley. And this is the sound for T. I was seeing if you'd say a letter name so I would get a point. No point today. Maybe next time I'll get you. So let's listen for what sound? T. Let's just listen for the T.
T.
T. What sound? Yes. V as in valley. It's nice when it's first. And this sound is W.
Ooh.
Hmm?
W.
What?
W.
And now I see a word. I know it's a word because it's made up of a lot of spellings for different sounds. So from the beginning, I'm going to pull those sounds that I know. So if you're doing this on your own and you're not sure how to pull those sounds, you may tap out each sound. So let's do that together just so I can remind you how to do that. So the first sound, T. Let's tap it. T, I, K. But that's not reading. That's just making sure I know the sounds that are going to make up this word. So now we're going to go back and pull those sounds. All right. So with me, trick. And the word is trick. We're listening for the word trick.
Tick.
Tick. I don't think I heard the sound.
Tick. Trick.
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 Trick. That was a little tricky, wasn't it? And now I see a word with an apostrophe. Remember what we know about apostrophes? If it's an apostrophe S, it means it belongs to someone. But this isn't an apostrophe S. This is an apostrophe in the middle of a, do you remember what these words are called? Contraction. So I know this contraction means cannot. When we contract it and some letters popped out, it makes the contraction can't.
Cat. Can't.
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 Now I see s at the end of this word, and I know suffix s or suffix s makes it mean more than one. So if I read the base word, let's read just the base word, hat. And if I have more than one, I have hats. Let's listen for hats.
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 Hats. Black.
Black. Now I'm going to use my magnet tool to search for the word black. I need to make sure the word I choose has all of the sound spellings in black in the right order. So I'm listening or looking for the spellings for b, u, ak. Boo, but that's ah. That's a der. B, u, ak. And this word is, read it, black.
Spell.
Spell. I'm looking for the word spell. I hear the sounds in
Spell.
spell, so I'm looking for the spellings for the sounds in
Spell.
spell. Sp, oh, that's not oh. Sp. Why is not it this one? Is this spell? No, this isn't the as in elephant. This one has an as in elephant. Do you notice the difference in these two? One is spill and one is spell. Very similar, but I'm looking for
Spell.
spell. And if I want to spell this word, I need to use the right spelling.
Lots.
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 Lots. Lots. I have lots of candy. Lots. That's what I'm looking for. I'm thinking first. Now I'm going to go hunt for it. Nope. Nope. Lots.
Can't.
Can't. I know that can't means cannot, and so I'm looking for an apostrophe because this word is a contraction. And there's only one word with a contraction, or an apostrophe, so I'm going to check it, not just guess it. Can't. And the word I'm looking for is
Can't.
can't. I had to check it because I might have changed my thinking as I went. Now I'm going to read some words and match them to the best picture for that word. This sound, the first two letters are D and I'm going to put those two sounds together, dir, and then the rest of the word is ill, drill. I'm looking for a drill. That's the picture of a drill. And this is a flag. I'm looking for a flag. Now I'm looking for the picture that matches the word ant. Looking for that cute little ant. Now I'm looking for, pay attention. If I think this word is cat, I'm going to choose this cat. I'm not going to choose a cup because that can't possibly be cup because it doesn't have a. This last picture is cats. So if I read this word closely, let's read all the way to the end. Cats. Cats. How many cats does it mean? Could be 2, could be 3, but it has to be more than 1. Cats. Now I'm going to read these 2 words, this sentence. I know it's a sentence because it starts with a capital letter and it has an end mark. This first word is black. The next word is truck. So we're going to be listening for, there's no pictures, so now I need to listen for these words. Black truck.
Black truck. Black truck.
It's nice when it's the first one, isn't it? I would check it though.
Black truck.
And remember, when I'm checking it, I'm not just listening, I'm looking at my sentence too. I notice this sentence begins with a capital letter and has an end mark. And this end mark means, that's right, that we read it as a question. We want to know something. We're asking. So let's read this together as a question. Go ahead. Can Tom spell? We're listening for, can Tom spell?
Can Tom spell? Can Tom spell?
What are they saying?
Can Tom spell?
Are they saying spell?
Can Tom spell?
Nope.
Can Tom spell?
Maybe Tom can spill, but that's not what we're asking, is it?
Can Tom spin? Can Tom spin?
Spin.
Can Tom spin?
We don't know, but that's not what they're asking.
Spin? Can Tom spell? Can Tom spell?
I think so. Dog can sniff and smell.
Dog can sniff and smell. Dog can.
Kid got stuck. We are listening for kid got stuck.
Kids get sick. Kid got stuck. Kid got stuck.
Yes.
Kid got stuck.
And remember to check it, and as you're checking it, you're reading the sentence. And you're listening for the sounds to make sure they're saying each sound in each word. If they're making different sounds, it's a different word. We know that. Read this with me. Sam can swim well. Say this last word. Well. If we change this vowel sound from eh, it's going to make a new word. So we need to make sure we say eh when we mean to say eh. So let's read that again. Sam can swim well.
Sam will swim well. Sam will swim well. Sam will swim well. Sam can spin well. Sam can spin well. Sam can spin well.
We know this doesn't say spin.
Sam can swim well. Sam can swim well.
I agree. 6 men sat in class. Read it with me. 6 men sat in class. We are listening for 6 men sat in class. Watch the sentence as you listen.
6 men sat in bus.
Doesn't say bus.
6 men sat in class. 6 men sat in class.
Yes. And our sentence says, frog can swim in pond. I know that I'm not going to spend much time. It'd be nice if I had time, but I want to go on and meet my hearts and stars. So I'm on. I'm out.
Clock.
Clock. So I'm once again going to color the sounds using the highlighter tools. And because these are getting a lot of sounds, I'm always going to start at the beginning of my highlighter tools. K, U, A, K. Clock. And the reason I want to start at the beginning of my highlighter tools is so I don't have to think about what colors I'm using, but I'm more thinking about the sounds I'm using in the word clock. What do you notice I did wrong? I colored these two the same color, didn't I? I tried to not mess up and I still did.
Clock.
Clock. Now I need to type the word clock. K, U, A, K. Notice when I was typing the sounds, I didn't go K, U. I said the sounds clock and I would just clock. I kept pulling them through because then I remember what sound comes next and what sound I just used.
Smell.
Smell. I'm going to be more careful this time. S. M. Eh. Oh. Yes.
Smell.
Now I'm going to type the word smell. Notice how I say the sounds as I'm typing them, but I keep them together. S, M, eh, oh. And that's the end of this lesson. I will see you tomorrow for our next practice together. Have fun in your independent practice and level up. So that's all for today, my friends. Thank you for participating in today's CAPIT lesson. I hope you learned something new. If not, I hope you had fun practicing with us. Now it is your turn to show what you know as you move along your path to mastery. Have fun and remember, reach out to your teachers if you need help. Let's do this, Tigers.